Well, will you look at that, you guys? It doesn't look very big in the picture, but I'm here to tell you. Well, what's going on? There we go. That is huge Airstream. Man, oh man, you guys. Those things are very expensive. That's a really older one too. Anyway, I'm pooped, y'all. What's wrong with I've been having, oh, there we go. I guess I had it pinched out too much. Where did I go? I picked up the mail. I went to the pharmacy. I had to come to not Lowe's. I had to come to, there's a big prime truck. Kohl's. They have a thing at Kohl's. If you're going to do a return, then all you have to do is package up your item and take it into Kohl's. And they take care of it for you. Amazon sends you a little code in an email, and you show them the code at Kohl's, and they give you a receipt for it. That's it. And let me tell you, I got a little bonus today. They gave me, or they're giving everybody who's returning something from Amazon through them, a 25% off, like, coupon. And so, can y'all hear that? Let me see if I can show you what it is. It's a cookie thingy. It's a cookie scoop. So I got one with my 25% off. Now, I chose the OXO brand because they get good ratings. In fact, I was watching, I can't remember which one of y'all sent me a link to this. I wish I could remember the website, but they review appliances and gadgets and stuff like that. And they were reviewing 8-inch saute pans the other day, or I watched it the other day, and they started out with 9 different pans, and they were non-stick pans. And so they cooked a bunch of eggs and did all these tests. They banged them on a concrete block, and they did all this stuff, you guys, and the OXO pan was the best one. And that doesn't surprise me. I've used OXO stuff before. In fact, before I got my last divorce and I had to clear everything out, I gave away a lot of OXO stuff. And so it works really good. And it has the metal gears, not the plastic ones, so it should last a good long time. But I thought that was interesting. They tested some of those saute pans up to, it was a little over $100. And I think the OXO one that they tested was like $30. And one of the tests that they did that I found was really interesting, they had this huge square container full of ice and water, and they heated the pan up to 400, I believe it was 400 degrees, and then they stuck it immediately into that ice water. Now, y'all, you know, if you've ever had a cheap pan before and you've taken it off the stove and put it in some dishwater or something, that's a recipe for warping. And it didn't even phase it. Didn't even bother it. So if, you know, I ever decide that I need a little pan like that, which I really don't, because y'all know I don't really cook, that's probably the one I would go for. I'll try to remember the name of that website, and they have different parts of it, and this particular part is called, oh gosh, I don't even know it, but you know what it is they're testing. I know, Miss Hazel, but we have to go home, baby. You can't sit in my lap while I'm driving. That's not safe. But they do some pretty good tests on some stuff. They did a test on mixers, but they didn't do the one on the Cuisinart that I was interested in. Oh, by the way, let me tell you, Kohl's has the, what is the fancy one? Frigidaire? No, that's not it. Dadgum. Well, anyway, the one that's really expensive, and they have all the attachments that come with it, but they do not have any other kind of stand mixer. Not even Cuisinart. Frigidaire, is that the brand? I don't know. Anyway, I just thought, oh, how terrible is that? They only have one stand mixer. Now, it could be this is not a huge Kohl's in Oceanside. I would say it's kind of a small one, actually. So that may be why they only have room for just so much stuff. Now, they had Cuisinart, different smaller things like blenders and food processors. And Hazel, get over in your seat. I try to let her be pretty loose, but man, oh man, give her an inch, she takes a mile. There you go. But so I just thought that was kind of weird. It's good, really, in a way, because I thought, oh my gosh, what if they have that Cuisinart mixer that I want, and I'm sitting here with a 25% off coupon? Oh my gosh. But that still wouldn't be as much as Amazon has them for like 70% off. Frigidaire, no. Dang it. Anyway, the Cuisinart has more wattage than the big brand, the big one. I cannot believe, y'all, as much as I have looked at the specs on all those mixers, KitchenAid, for Pete's sakes, it finally came to me. The Cuisinart, the 5.5 quart one, has 500 watts, but the KitchenAid of the same size has only, I want to say, 275 watts. And I think that equals power to do heavy dough, like bread dough. Miss Hazel is having a heart attack. Now, she does not have to go potty. She just hates being in the van anymore. Does not like it at all. So You know, taking a trip with Miss Hazel, that, unless I gave her a little bit of sedation, I don't think either one of us could handle it. I just don't. She just whines and twirls, and she gets in a corner over there by the door, and it's not very comfortable at all for either one of us. But I did take her into Kohl's with me, and I let her walk on the linoleum part of the floor and the laminate. But I didn't take her into the clothing, and I didn't take her on the carpet anywhere. This one lady was kind of giving me a look. A look like, ugh, what are you doing with your dog in here? And then I was at the checkout for my cookie scoop, and who should get in line behind me but that lady, and her husband was with her, and he was just making over Hazel. He wanted to bend down there and pet her, and I said, oh, I just wouldn't do that if I were you. So he brought his hand back, and I said, she's just not, she's not a friendly old lady. She's kind of grouchy. So he just was talking about her, and so his wife was too, but she was the lady that had kind of given me the bad look for having my dog in the store. And I can totally understand, you guys. If we were in the grocery store, I don't know. I just think if they're in a little stroller, that's probably okay. If they're shaking, they're not getting their hairs and their dander everywhere, and it's confined in their little stroller. But I would not like to see a dog walking up and down the aisles. Now, a seeing eye dog, a service animal, they are so well trained. There would be no shaking and spreading fur everywhere. No howling like Miss Hazel does. They're very, very well behaved. They're very, very well trained. And we know Miss Hazel is not what I would call well trained. She used to be pretty well trained. But anyway, y'all, I just thought I'd talk to y'all about that stuff. And it was nice. Nobody said anything to me about having her in Kohl's. And so I hope y'all do something fun today. I'm telling you, it's only 12:21, and I am exhausted already. Exhausted. I hope Miss Hazel's ready for a nap. You see how overcast it is? We're supposed to have some rain. 70% chance is what they're saying for tomorrow. Now, that means to me 70%, we might get some, we might not. Now, if they said 90, I would think, oh, we're going to get some rain tomorrow. But I'm going to pull my little wagon in underneath the patio, just in case. So, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye now.